G'day, how the bloody hell are you? It is CrackAFruity back playing the best first-person shooter going around, which is, of course, Battlefield 3. Now, just quickly, I want to apologise for using this same map that I often use in a lot of my videos, but the reality is Team Deathmatch is the best game mode for YouTube because there's always something happening, lots of action, and you just get the best gameplays on Team Deathmatch. And even though people now have 25 maps to choose from to play Team Deathmatch on, all I see is pages and pages of Noshir Canals and Karg Island. So that's where we're at. Now anyway, moving on to the MP7. Now the reason I'm having a look at the MP7 is because in my previous video, which I did on the M5K, I was basically saying that that is my favourite close quarters weapon, because I don't use shotguns a whole lot. But of course a lot of people sort of chimed in and said, hey, it's not necessarily the best one, everyone has their own preferences and that sort of thing, but I thought I would start plugging my way through and using a few of the guns. So today I'm looking at the MP7, which is probably my second favourite weapon, next to the P90 when it comes to these smaller submachine guns. Now, I actually had a beast of a game in this game using the MP7. I had a load of fun. I won't be able to show you the end of it because unfortunately my PlayStation froze. So, yeah, I lost the end of it. But it doesn't matter because I still had a beast of a game. And basically what I was doing was, as you can see, I've obviously just got the red dot sight there. But I've also got the laser put on there along with the extended mag. You need the extended mag because this weapon has a painfully small mag and the rounds don't actually do all that much damage, so it is a very important attachment, in my opinion, on that gun. Now the laser sight, obviously for those of you who don't know, it does increase your hip-fire accuracy, so I did try as often as I can in this gameplay to fire from the hip to see how effective it really was. And you'll see in a lot of them, I really did take people down pretty quickly whilst firing from the hip. Now with these small SMGs these days you really can't go too far wrong, even though back in the older days they had a few differences and they weren't all created equally, but you really can't go too far wrong with this or the P90 or the PP19's probably been nerfed a little bit, but I guess the reason why I chose the M5K over say the MP7 is simply because it feels like I need to put more rounds into someone using the MP7 than I do with the M5K. Now I don't have the stats in front of me or anything like that, but I'm going to guess that the M5K has a higher damage output than the MP7, or at least a higher fire rate, something like that. Because I feel like when I come into a one-on-one gunfight with someone using an assault rifle, especially a fast-firing assault rifle like the F2000 or the FAMAS, something like that, I feel like when I've got the MP7, it's not... The odds aren't stacked in my favour. I'm not necessarily going to win that fight. And if they're on target and I'm not so much, then I think the assault rifle is going to take it down. However, when I'm using the M5K, I really do feel like I can go head-to-head with an assault rifle and actually win, actually take that battle out. But what I am going to do is continue to try and use all these different smaller weapons. I don't know if you'd call them SMGs or PDWs, that sort of thing. I know there is actually a gun called a PDW, but that does just stand for Personal Defense Weapon, which I think all of these could probably be categorized under. Anyway, I'm going to plug my way through them and see if I can't find a genuine challenger to the M5K. But as much as I do love this gun, and you can't go wrong with it, definitely use it if you haven't given it a go, because it is an awesome gun. I just can't say that it's better than the M5K. Anyway, that's just about going to wrap this video up. Give the MP7 a try if you haven't, and also just a quick reminder for those of you wondering why I'm not putting out as many videos as I normally do. I'm only able to produce about 2 per week at the moment, so hopefully you've enjoyed this one anyway. Remember to give it a like if you have, and hit subscribe if you're new to my channel. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you next time.